our channel. I'm Laura.
And I'm Carolina. And for today's Foodie Friday video, we're gonna walk you through how to make a roasted pork tenderloin with a couscous and spinach avocado salad.
Yummy! So for the ingredients today, we are using 1 pork tenderloin. We're using couscous, whole durum wheat couscous.
Thank you, Trader Joe's.
We're gonna be using chicken bouillon with water to flavor our couscous. And then for the salad, we're gonna be using spinach, pine nuts, and avocado.
So obviously for my keto friends out there, I would sub, instead of couscous, I would sub for cauliflower rice, or mashed cauliflower would be a great alternative. Or you can do protein noodles, there are variations here, or you can just double up on the salad. Okay, so pork tenderloin is very easy to make on the stovetop. What you want is a cast iron pan, and you're gonna set the fire to kind of high, medium high. You wanna get it really, really hot, and then put a little bit of olive oil and then throw in the pork tenderloin, and you're gonna sear it 3 minutes on each side before we stick it in the oven. So this meal is actually perfect if you want to entertain people, because you don't have to kind of be at the stovetop the entire time or kind of fuss around too much in the kitchen. The pork is going to cook in the oven for at least 15 minutes, and then the couscous is going to be, it's super easy to make also, we'll show you in a second. And then the salad you can just toss in the last 5 minutes. So this makes an excellent dish when you're hosting people over for dinner or for lunch. So it's starting to smoke up a little bit, so we're going to stick this. And this guy is actually pre-marinated, which is very convenient. But you can feel free to pre-marinate this if you want on your own. That's the sound we're looking for. Okay, so you're gonna just cover it so it doesn't splash everywhere, and then, like I said, 3 minutes on each side, and then we will stick it into the oven. So for the oven, you're gonna be at 450 for about 15 to 17 minutes. You just wanna make sure that the pork is cooked, but keep in mind that you are gonna take the pork out in about 15 minutes, and then once you let it set and rest, because you need to let your meat rest, it's gonna continue to cook. So 15, 17 minutes should be good. I'm just gonna start taking the pot out for the couscous. This would also make really good meal prep if you wanted to cook this up on a Sunday while you're doing other things, and then just chop it up and ration it out to your individual containers for the rest of the week, and then stick a veggie and a starch in there if you eat carbs, or double up the veggies, kind of whatever you want to do. This lends itself nicely for meal prep. Okay, so we're just at 3 minutes. So we're gonna open this up. So all of that is phenomenal. That's what we're looking for. We're gonna cover it, leave it another 3 minutes, and then we're just gonna take the lid off and stick the whole thing right into the oven. That's what's great about cast iron pans, is that you can stick them in the oven, nothing's gonna melt on them, and you're good to go. Okay, so I'm gonna turn the heat off. Take the lid off. And we're just gonna go straight into the oven. Just like that. I'm gonna make sure to keep it in, I'm gonna say 16 minutes should be good. Now we're gonna show you how to do the couscous and the salad. Okay, so for the couscous, I feel like a lot of people are intimidated by couscous, but don't be. It's the easiest grain or pasta to make, and we're gonna walk you through it in a second. So, I like to cook any kind of couscous or rice or anything grainy with chicken stock versus water, just because it's more flavorful. We are going to use chicken bouillon cubes from Knorr. I'm just gonna stick this little cube in there and just wait for it to disintegrate into the water, and then we'll pour in the couscous and just let it sit. And then we're gonna stick 1 cup of couscous once that starts boiling. This is also just a separate starch to meal prep for the week, because you can make a lot of it, much like rice, and just keep it in a container in your fridge and add it to whatever you want. You could sprinkle this on salad, you could have it as a side. I've even seen recipes where this is made into a crust if it's cooked out enough, like a quiche crust. Yeah, so I'm just gonna break it up a little bit, help the process along. While you're here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Just keep supporting our channel so we can continue to bring you more cooking videos and workout videos. And also give it a thumbs up so we know you like it. And please try this recipe out. I'm just gonna grab this guy for our salad. And if you've seen our other videos, like our shrimp salad video, you know that I'm obsessed with pine nuts and toasting pine nuts for salad. Pine nuts are expensive, so use sparingly. So this, like I said, this is great for if you're hosting a dinner, because you know, treat your company to some pine nuts. But you can use walnuts, you can use shaved almonds as an alternative, and you can just roast them same way you would pine nuts in the oven or on the stovetop. And then gotta get your healthy fats in there. Love, love, love avocado. And spinach. I love to eat spinach with salad. I just heaping portions of spinach, honestly. But you can use butter lettuce, kale, you can use whatever kind of leafy greens that you want. The salad portion is really just up to your preference. You can also make it more colorful by adding bell peppers, tomatoes, green onions would be delicious in there if you like a little bit of a oniony bite. Yeah. Okay, so we're boiling now, so we're just going to move it around a little bit, and then we're gonna pour in the couscous. You're just gonna take it off the heat. Just turn the heat off. Just give it a little swirl. You can already see it's absorbing the liquid. And we're just gonna cover that bad boy up. That's it, fam. That's it. That's all you need to do. So for your salad, the only labor-intensive part is toasting the pine nuts. So you're gonna get a small saute pan, and we're just going to turn this on medium heat. You wanna be careful with nuts. As soon as you start to smell that they're toasting, take them off the heat, because the next second you'll burn them. Just stick a couple of tablespoons. If you are watching your macros, just be careful, because nuts add up pretty quickly. So like a quarter cup of this is 200 calories alone. So you just want to be cognizant of it. And take this out. If you don't want it, take it out. It'll be a phenomenal salad without pine nuts also. But an even better one with pine nuts. And then spinach. We're just gonna go like so. Just Laura and I right now, so.
I'm here, guys. Don't worry.
We have about 4 minutes left for the pork to finish. So that'll be perfect for both the couscous and the salad. Love that. You know when you get like a avocado and it's ripe and you're so excited, and then the pit is like the entire area of the avocado? That's the worst. We're looking good. 2 minutes left on the pork. Okay, let's talk about dressing. So in our last video, did you watch our last video? Healthy food swaps alternatives? Go check it out. But we made it a point that a lot of salad dressings have a ton of sodium chloride, a ton of added ingredients, sugars, just unnecessary ingredients that you can just make yourself, and it'll be even more delicious than the bottled stuff. So what we're going to do is very, very simple. It's just olive oil, apple cider vinegar, salt, and pepper. Just keep it very, very simple. So much like with nuts, you want to be careful with oils too. They're great fats, so don't stray away from them, but you want to make sure that you're just being cognizant of how much you're putting in. So I just like to use the spoon that I'm going to toss the salad with. I just do 2. of each. And we're just gonna add some salt and pepper. And then we are gonna add the pine nuts to this. So you guys see that? That's kind of where you want it. You can stick it a little bit more, but this is perfect for what we're looking for, and you can definitely smell them. So we're just gonna take those right off the heat. So we're going to, so this just beeped. So we're gonna take this out. And this is what we're looking like. Beautiful, smells delicious. And so you're gonna wanna just carve into this bad boy immediately, but don't touch it. So we're gonna actually take this off of the pan and wrap it with a little bit of aluminum foil and let it sit for about 5 minutes. So for the couscous, because we haven't forgotten about that. So you're gonna take a fork and you're just gonna fluff. All the chicken stock has been absorbed and you're left with some delicious couscous. Look at that beauty. We're gonna carve into the pork. Pork is not like chicken, so a little bit pink is totally acceptable for pork, but obviously to each their own. So if you wanna cook this more, you're more than welcome to. So couscous is done, pork is done, salad's done. So you're done. We're just gonna plate this up and then Laura's gonna be my little taste tester and hopefully it tastes delicious.
I can't wait. I'm hungry.
So probably around 20 or so minutes, including leaving the pork to rest, but super simple recipe. We highly recommend you giving this a shot.
Smells so good.
Yeah, so let's dig in.
Start with the pork. Oh, you're being all fancy with getting it all on a bite.
It's so good.
Yummy.
Oh, you guys. You have got to try this. Not only will you love it, if you do make it for your guest, they're gonna think that it was way more labor intensive than it was.
I think that the marinated pork tenderloin is key in this and making it so flavorful, but if you want to marinate it yourself, just make sure that you give it tons of time to really soak in those flavors. And this one in particular is a peppercorn garlic, so if you wanted to do something similar, that's what we have, and it's delicious.
This one just takes the guesswork all out of it.
All right guys, so that is it for this week's Foodie Friday. Such a quick and easy meal, but it's kind of fancy. So you can definitely have it for a dinner party as well as meal prep during the week.
And let us know in the comments how much you enjoyed it and what you would maybe change or sub. We'd love to know.
Until next time, have a wonderful week. Bye, guys.
Hey guys.
If you're gonna make fun of us,
Head tilt. Hey guys.
bye guys.
I was waiting for a 1, 2, 3.
I know, but then I saw my head tilt and I was like, oh, she's got it. She left me high and dry, just all alone.
No, in just now. Did you say it when you were saying what we're gonna be making?
I can still hear you. Kyle, why are you staring?
I think that was 3.
A pork tender.
Okay.
You weren't sold on that apparently.
And that's it. So you can definitely have it for a
Like we didn't even try. Don't forget to subscribe. Thumbs up. She's gonna send us out.
oh yeah. Oh yeah.